Good afternoon. Coming to you live in the gym in Sunland Park, New Mexico. This is the 343 commitment and still counting 110th floor memorial stair climb for our brother Daniel Suhr off of engine 216, Brooklyn's Pride of Williamsburg, housed with ladder 108 and battalion 35. This climb is dedicated to his wife Nancy and his daughter Brianna, along with the FDNY off and on the line at engine 216, ladder 108, battalion 35. So this is the fourth consecutive climb. I'm actually off today, but came into a fire investigations task force meeting. So every time I'm at station is a perfect time to take another brother up. So for right now, we're taking up our brother Daniel Suhr, who was 37 years old on 9/11. And our brother had been on the job for 16 years, getting his start in 1983. Followed his father's and brother's footsteps into joining the FDNY. So we have a total of 7 verticals to go all the way to the 110th floor. At the 7th vertical, it'll take us to the 101st, and 9 floors after that, symbolically, we will have reached the top of the tower. For our brother Daniel Suhr of engine 216, we're going vertical. Taking him all the way to the very top with honor and respect for the sacrifices made so that others could live. As I said, our brother was from a family of service. His father and his brother both prior FDNY before Daniel joined in 1983. He got on with the FDNY. Had 16 years of service to the citizens of New York. His last post on 9/11 was his assignment with engine 216, housed with ladder 108 and battalion 35, Brooklyn's Pride of Williamsburg. Taking him all the way to the very top with honor and respect for the sacrifices made. Our brother, it said, had been a middle linebacker for the Brooklyn Marlins, a semi-pro team for football. When I was doing research, I found a picture of firefighter Daniel Suhr in an FDNY football uniform for the bravest with the number 90 on the jersey. So our brother not only played for the Brooklyn Marlins as a middle linebacker, but he also played for the FDNY, the bravest, who, I must say, just won the Fun City Bowl 2 days ago, I think it was now. So congratulations to the bravest over the finest as they played the NYPD. So, dedicated to the bravest FDNY's football for our brother Daniel Suhr, lovingly known as Captain America because he looked like it, and also because he had a tendency of calling out emergency exits, safe egress zones, and safe areas of refuge when he went places. So he gained the nickname Captain America. It said that he was Captain America, but he would melt with his 2-year-old daughter, Brianna. His wife, Nancy, and he actually met, I believe it was called grammar school, when they were a lot younger. And now Brianna would be in her early 20s. For his wife, Nancy, and daughter, Brianna, your husband and father will never be forgotten. As part of a response by Engine 216, our brother, Firefighter Daniel Suhr, made the ultimate sacrifice along with his 342 other brothers on 9/11/2001, the worst terrorist attack on U.S. soil, where because of their bravery, valor, and heroism that was shown, upwards of 25,000 were saved. It said our brother was the first firefighter casualty after a jumper from the Tower 2 hit our brother there at the plaza. It said Father Michael Judge gave the last rites, and the brothers from Engine 216 and some of Engine 205 escorted our brother Daniel Suhr to an ambulance to go to Bellevue. It said that because of what they did to get their brother to the hospital, they made it out of the collapse zone. We will never forget the sacrifice made so that others could live. For our brother, Firefighter Daniel Suhr, Captain America, symbolically going from the plaza to the 110th floor with me right now for the Pride of Williamsburg, into 216, Ladder 108, Battalion 35. This is the 314th time we've gone up. I can't believe it, but we're officially in the high 20s now and counting down one by one, each one, to make that trip in the initial 343 commitment. Before the end, still counting. Those who worked the pilot ground zero on the recovery effort for almost 9 months before the operation was declared complete. With the removal of the last beam, those who succumbed to 9/11 illnesses and cancers, they will always be remembered and never forgotten. The end still counting will take their turns, going vertical one by one. God willing, as many as I can carry. This is the 343 commitment and still counting. Coming to you live in the gym in Southern Park, New Mexico, for our brother, Firefighter Daniel Suhr of Engine 216, Brooklyn's Pride of Williamsburg, Hazard Ladder 108, and Battalion 35. Another brother, Going to the 110th floor. Down to 29 brothers left in this initial commitment. Each day, we're on tour. Really, it's each day I'm at the station. Another brother will go vertical. To finish, the initial 343 brothers to the top. Before the end, still counting, will start its journey. Going up towards the over halfway mark of this memorial 110th floors. The firefighter Daniel Suhr, for his father and his brother, both of the FDNY, and he followed their footsteps, carrying our brother all the way, symbolically with me right now, to that 110th floor. Let's let this unfog a little bit first, and we'll continue on. For Captain America, our brother, firefighter Daniel Suhr. Guy called that because he looked like it, and he was always trying to do what he can to keep people safe. When he would go locations, he would call out emergency egress, safe area of the refuge, and gathering spots. Our brother played 10 years with the Brooklyn Marlins as a middle linebacker for the semi-pro football team. And as I said before, in finding his picture, I found our brother in an FDNY Bravest uniform, carrying his helmet for the FDNY Bravest football team with number 90 on his jersey. This climb is dedicated to his wife Nancy, who they met when they were in grammar school as young kids, to his daughter, who would now be around her 20s, Brianna. She was 2 years old on 9/11. And to the FDNY, off and on the line, the bravest football team, and into 216, Ladder 108, Battalion 35, the pride of Williamsburg, taking him up all the way to finish his footsteps from the very bottom of the plaza to the 110th floor of the tower, symbolically reaching that top with me right now as our brother and I make this climb together. The 314th time we've gone up now, with 29 brothers left to reach it in the initial 343 climbs. For our brother, he will not become a picture on a wall or a name on a plaque. For his wife Nancy and his daughter Brianna, his story is being shared. 37 years old, with 16 years of service given to the citizens of New York. Our brother is going up with honor and respect as we head towards the 110th floor. Our brother responded on engine 216 out of the Brooklyn's pride of Williamsburg Top of ladder 108 and battalion 35. It's set at the plaza near the second tower. Our brother was hit by a jumper. It said that Father Michael Judge provided last rites, and the crew of 216, engine, and 205 escorted our brother firefighter Daniel Suhr to an ambulance. It said that by them doing that, they escaped the collapse. Our brother made the ultimate sacrifice so that others could live. Captain America, firefighter Daniel Suhr, a middle linebacker for the semi-pro Brooklyn Marlins football team, and a member of the FDNY's bravest, who wore number 90 on his jersey. Taking him up to the very top for his wife, Nancy, and his daughter, Brianna, who at the time was 2 years old. We've got the 3 last verticals to get to that 101st floor to finish the footsteps to the top of the tower. We're going up with honor and respect given for the sacrifice made so that others could live. Coming to you live in the gym in Southern Park, New Mexico. This is the 343 commitment, and still counting. Initial 343, 110th floor memorial stair climbs. And this one for our brother, firefighter Daniel Suhr, who was 37 years old at the time of his response to 9/11. For each and every one of our brothers, they will reach the 110th floor to finish their footsteps as those who've already reached the top. Pushing them as we go up. This is the 4th time in a row this week that we've gone vertical. Taking them up with honor and respect given for the sacrifices made so that others could live. Coming up on the second to last vertical. Over halfway there already. For our brother, firefighter Daniel Suhr, for 16 years of service to the citizens of New York as a member of the FDNY into 216 out of Brooklyn, the pride of Williamsburg, with ladder 108 and battalion 35. This is his climb. I believe they also have another nickname for Agent 216. Believe it's tough enough, but because it's my memory, I think that's correct, but I'm not 100% at the moment. This is going towards the second to last vertical of this 110 floors. Our brother, firefighter Daniel Suhr, a member of the FDNY for 16 years. It showed that our brother played for the FDNY's bravest football club, as he was found in a photograph wearing jersey number 90. He will never be forgotten, but instead, he will always be remembered. This is why we climb, so our brothers do not just become a picture on a wall or name on a plaque. Their stories shared across this Suhr climber to memorials, 9/11 climbs and runs across our nation, to which the Tunnel to Towers New York City 5K is up and running again this year, and I'll be there to give honor and respect to every single one of the brothers and sisters that hold the banners coming out of the tower, the tunnel, the 343 and counting, the NYPD and Port Authority PD. Each one, as we come out, to never forget the sacrifices that were made in both the rescue and recovery efforts. This is to remember, to never forget. For his wife, Nancy, and his daughter, Brianna, who was 2 years old, the love of his life, and said he would melt because of his daughter. Our brother was middle linebacker for 10 years with the semi-pro Brooklyn Marlins football team and a member of the FDNY Bravest. 16 years of service, 37 years old, at his time of response on 9/11. And right now, our brother is symbolically going up with me, pushing firefighter Daniel Suhr, the first brother who made the ultimate sacrifice so that others could live. On the plaza, where he was hit by a jumper from the second tower, we will never forget his sacrifice. Father Michael Judge was said to have given last rites, and his brothers from 216 and some from 205 carried our brother to the ambulance, where he was transported to Bellevue Hospital. On the last 7th vertical to get us to the 101st floor in this 110th floor memorial climb. Our brother who will never be forgotten, who will always be remembered. Firefighter Daniel Suhr. The 314th climb to the top. Down to the high 20s now, with 29 brothers left to take up. I can't believe we're in the high 20s. This is given in honor and respect. Taking our brother to the very top. For his family, for his wife, Nancy, and his daughter, Brianna. For the FMY's bravest football team. For the pride of Williamsburg, out of Brooklyn. It's a 216 ladder 108, battalion 35. This climb is yours. This story being told across the country. Now we're at the 101st floor of this Memorial Star climb. Taking our brother to finish those last 9 floors. This one is a little bit rough because this is the 4th climb consecutive again, but we're getting in there with honor and respect to the very top to finish our brother's footsteps, to reach the top of the tower from the plaza, going up all 110 floors with me right now, pushing him to the very top with honor and respect. So our brother will never be forgotten, but yet will always be remembered. For his wife, Nancy, and daughter, Brianna, this climb is dedicated to you all. Your husband and father will never be forgotten. Taking him up to the very top with honor and respect for the sacrifices made both on during the rescue effort, the 343 followed by the recovery effort, those ants still counting. The brothers and sisters that worked the pile on ground zero for upwards of just under 9 months when the operation was declared complete with the removal of the last beam. That beam sitting in the 9/11 Memorial Museum. Taking him up to finish this last floor as this climb is almost complete. For the bravest football club, our brother will always be remembered. For the pride of Williamsburg, out of Brooklyn. And to the 110th, we went. Firefighter Daniel Suhr. Rest easy, brother. We'll take it from here. You will never be forgotten.